The Teton Sports Scout 3400 versus the Explorer 4000. Which one's the best? These are some of the top rated packs on Amazon. What do you do? Which one do you buy? Find out next on Greatness Outdoors.
Oh, wake up heart and wake up mind and see the world is yours to find. And with every passing day there's more calling you out to explore. Get up and go.
Okay, so as I said, these are two of the top rated packs on Amazon. Both great packs, can't go wrong with them. Now there are some differences and similarities between the two, and today I'm going to talk about that. We're going to first explore what's different, what's similar, and then kind of my overall recommendations on the both packs. So let's jump right in. All right, now first of all, the biggest difference in these two packs you're going to notice right off the bat is their size and their weight. The Explorer 4000 holds 65 liters. The Scout 3400 holds 55 liters, so you can hold 10 liters more in this pack versus this pack. That 10 liters more, that's about an 18% difference in storage space that you have in this pack. But the really cool thing about it is, for that extra space, you're not really sacrificing much in terms of weight. The Scout 3400 weighs 4.5 pounds. The Explorer 4000 weighs 5 pounds. So for 8 ounces, you're able to get 18% more storage space out of this one, and you're not going to notice that extra bit of weight. You don't really notice it picking them up at all. So yeah, for just a little bit more weight, you get a great deal more storage. And size-wise, it's not much difference. The Scout 3400, 30 inches by 17 inches by 12 inches. The Explorer 4000, 32 inches by 18 inches by 12 inches. So again, half a pound difference, a few more extra inches, and you've got 18% more storage space with the 4000 versus the 3400. Okay, so let's talk about another difference between the two. The Scout 3400 here has these two side pockets on the outside. They're a larger pocket on the outside. The Explorer 4000 has one of those large pockets on one side, but then on the other side, it's got, instead of another large one, it's got two smaller ones. So they're broken up to give you more ability to organize things. But that's not the big difference in these pockets. The really big difference is the Scout 3400, these pockets are sewn completely on to the side. The Explorer 4000, and this is really cool, they are only sewn on the sides. You can stick your hand all the way through there, fit something large in there like a trekking pole, a hatchet. I go with my camera gear a lot, so I can put tripods in there. It really gives you that extra ability to store things that are longer on the 4000 versus the 3400, where you can't go all the way through like that. So when you're looking at the 4000 and thinking, oh, well, it does have 10 liters more storage, they're not even talking about this little ability to do that. So that's one difference between the two that is pretty nice with the 4000 that the 3400 doesn't have. Okay, so another difference, and this kind of goes along with the pocket design of the 4000 being able to get behind them. The 4000 has this adjustable strap above that two pocket side so that you can, loop it around your hatchet or whatever. The 3400 has got little elastic bands actually on both sides that you could put these around a trekking pole. It has them on an upper one and a lower one. So you can store small items on the 3400. The 4000 you can store larger items. Okay, so another difference on the two is the strapping systems on the outside. The 3400 has these bungee cords that are on the top of the pack, and then they go on down to the back of the pack here as well. And so you can use these to, put a coat in here, something that you can get easy access to. Now, the 4000 does not have these bungee cords, but what it does have are these adjustable buckles here that you could strap in a larger item, a tent, whatever, that you could put around something on top so you could carry something bigger that you couldn't do on this one. It does not have the bungees on the face either, but both bags actually have this netting right here to where you could store stuff for quick access. They both have that. This one just doesn't have the bungees. It has a adjustable buckle strap. All right, so those are the main differences between the two packs. So let's talk about some of the things that are similar, and they are very similar. Both are made out of the same 600D ripstop material, very tough, hard to tear. They both have an integrated sleeping bag compartment here at the bottom, which makes it easy to zip your sleeping bag on up in there and have it stored in a nice space. They both have an integrated rain fly there at the bottom that just pops out and will cover the whole pack and allow you to keep your pack dry in the rain or in the dew at night. That's a great feature. It's just sewn right in there. They both have the same closure system where they have the two drawstrings on the inside, and then you take the buckle and buckle the top over. So they're both very similar in that respect. And I touched on this just briefly in the differences, but they both have this netting compartment here on the front for fast access to items. Both have two water bottle pockets. Love that feature. You want to be having extra water on the trail, so it's good to have fast access to it and having two pockets. I love that. They both have the exact same shoulder straps, belt buckle, and back adjustment. And both have the ability to store a 3-liter hydration bladder inside. So that's a handy feature to have your pockets on the side and you can carry more water inside. Definitely want plenty of water when you go on a hike. So now that I've told you all about the differences and the similarities between these two awesome packs, let's talk about my recommendations and kind of my thoughts on them. So both are great packs. You can't go wrong with either one. The 3400, it'll do you just fine on a weekend trip where you don't have to take a whole lot. You still got plenty of space in there. If you're going on a little bit longer trip, you might want the extra space of the 4000. But that comes with a caveat. And I found that whenever I pack, whenever I go anywhere, this is hiking, a trip, of a suitcase, anything, whatever size bag I have, I always end up filling it up. And so, you know, when you go hiking, weight is critical. You don't want to carry a lot of stuff. You want to keep it as light as possible to save your back and save your energy. The bigger the bag you have, the more stuff you're going to carry. So this would actually keep you, the 3400, a bit lighter. So think about that. The smaller the pack, the less you're going to take. But if you think you're going to need more for a longer trip, definitely go with the 4000. For me, the biggest selling point on these two packs was the ability of the 4000 to be able to do this, to be able to put items in and store them on the side and strap them in that the 3400 did not have. For me, I carry a hatchet a lot, I carry a tripod, and a lot of camera equipment. It's so much easier just to have those pockets to carry everything. So for me, I went with the 4000 as my favorite because of that feature, but really you can't go wrong with either pack. Whichever one you think will be best for you, it's really just a personal preference. And really the price on these two packs, they're really not that much difference, about $10 difference either way. They're both under $100, so you can't go wrong with either one. I'll put some links to them in the description if you are interested in checking them out. So that about does it. I hope you learned a great deal about these two packs from watching this and are able to make your decision now. Thanks so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to check out some more of our great stuff, be sure and subscribe right here, Greatness Outdoors.
Oh, wake up heart and wake up mind. See